Hi guys, my name is Jennifer Farley and this is Photoshop Bootcamp. The Content Aware Move tool in Photoshop is a great little tool. It's not used that much, but what it does is it allows us to select an object and then move that to another part of the picture. Photoshop will then fill in the hole that's left behind and it will attempt to match the colors, match the texture and so on. So we don't have to do a huge amount of editing. We have to do basically no editing and very little complex selection is required. So that's why it's such a good tool. So let's have a look and just show a simple example here of where we could use it. Now, the Content Aware Move tool is hidden under the Spot Healing Brush tool. So you may not see it on your toolbar right away. So check under the Spot Healing Brush tool and you will find the Content Aware Move tool. Once that's selected, we are going to draw a selection around the object that we want to move, or the part of the picture that we want to move. Now, this is, as you can see, not a perfect selection by any means. It's fairly loose, but I'm just going around the edge, just making sure there's a little bit of the background selected as well as the object itself. Once the selection is made, you can see the dancing ants. And now I'm going to click and just drag to the point where I want to put my image. So I'm just going to drop my object there. And then I'm going to hit the commit button. And as you can see, that's done a pretty good job. It's completely filled in the gap that was left behind here. And on this side, it's managed to do quite a nice job in the background, matching that up. Now, there are a couple of options that we have with the Move tool. And as long as the selection is still intact, which it is, we can go back to those options and make some changes. Now, with the Move tool, you can choose to move or extend. So by default, it's going to be move. But if you wanted to extend something like, a building or trees or even hair, you can do that by choosing extend. As I say, default is the move. Now we have two other options that are important. The first is structure. And structure is a value between 1 and 7. And this specifies how closely this moved image should reflect the image that we started with. 1 is very loose and 7 is it will adhere very closely to the existing image. The other option here is color, and that refers to the color blending that happens when this is moved over here or when any object is moved using this tool. So the values are between 0 and 10. 0 means that there's no color blending and 10 means there is maximum color blending. So usually when I'm using this tool, I set the structures to 3 and the color to 3. And once I've made a change with it, then I can come back and change things like the structure and the color. But the important thing to remember is that you must still have your selection in the dancing ants in place. When you are happy with how things have changed, we can just choose select and deselect. And that's how our image has changed. I hope you found that useful. And please subscribe to the Photoshop Bootcamp channel for more Photoshop videos. Thanks a million. Bye.